Hey guys, what's up? It's me, ChanMan19, and today I'm bringing you guys a video. Now, I did say I was probably going to bring a reaction video or a gaming video, but I decided that this was more appropriate because I missed uploading this yesterday, and I was going to make a video yesterday about it, but I decided not to. But today, I thought, you know what, I really need to make a video on this, so that's exactly what I'm going to do. So, the Reds yesterday signed relief pitcher Drew Storen. Now, if you guys don't know who Drew Storen is, that is he's a relief pitcher, and he used to be big with the Nationals, and then last year he was with the Blue Jays and the Mariners. So, basically, drafted in, well, hold on, quick, let me just make it right now. He was born on August 11th, 1987 in Indianapolis, Indiana. Currently, he's 29 years old. He went to Brownsburg High School in Brownsburg, Indiana, which is actually the same place where Tucker Barnhart went to high school and grew up. You know, the pretty much everyday catcher for the Reds last season after Devin Mesoraco went down. And Barnhart came in third in all of Major League Baseball, throwing out runners behind Lucroy and I think it was Salvador Perez. Big deal with that, because Barnhart graduated, I think, about 3 or 4 years after Storen did, and that would mean that Barnhart was either in his last year of middle school or a freshman when Drew Storen was in, or no, that would mean he was a freshman, right? No, he would have been in his last year of middle school or a freshman when Storen was playing as a senior on their team, which is pretty crazy. He went to Stanford University in Palo Alto, California, which is crazy. He went to Stanford to play ball. Makes sense, right? Oh, well. He was drafted by the Washington Nationals in the first round, 10th pick of the 2009 amateur draft. So he was a really highly ranked prospect, or, you know, someone to be drafted, that is. But he became a highly rated prospect for the Nationals. He was signed in June 10th, 2009. He made his debut on May 17th, 2010. So just a year after, you know, he's 22 years old. It's crazy. Pitches against St. Louis. Pitches 2/3 an inning. Gives no hits. Strikeout. He gets a strikeout. No walks, no earned runs. So guess how? Just good pitching performance. Currently, he's signed by the Reds. Through 2017 with a 1-year, $3 million contract, which is really nice. All right, so now I'm going to go over his rundown for his career. So, 2010, all right, was 4-4, 3.58 ERA. 2011, 6-3, 2.75 ERA. 2012, 3-1 with a 2.37 ERA. 2013, 4-2 with a 4.52 ERA. So he really jumped there. 2014, he really rebounds. 2-1 record, 1.12 ERA. Crazy. 2015, 2-2, 3.44 ERA. And then he's no longer with the Nationals in 2016. Signs with the Blue Jays. Goes 1-3 with a 6.21 ERA. He's traded to the Mariners. Goes 3-0, but has a 3.44 ERA. So he did bring the ERA down a little bit, but overall he had a 5.23 ERA that season. Big. But if he can rebound like he did in 2014 after his 2013 season, I think 2017 will be a good year for Drew Storen. He's 29 now. He'll be 29 all through next season until August 11th, which is in pretty much second from last month. You know, there's about 2 months left of the season after his birthday. A little less than 2 months. So, I mean, you know, he'll be 29, turning 30, so I think he's going to keep pitching very well. But, yeah, I think it's going to be really huge, considering he's from Indiana. That was the big thing that the Reds were talking about. They're like, alright, Indiana native, you know, that was a big thing. Because hopefully he'll perform better, and considering Barnhart is from Brownsburg as well, that's going to be huge, because maybe they will be able to be a pitcher-catcher combo. Because I remember when Aroldis Chapman first got called up, you know, he was getting caught by Ramon Hernandez and Ryan Hannigan. But then 2011, Ramon Hernandez, you know, he was a big, you know, veteran, getting older, reaction wasn't as good. So I didn't think he was going to be as good of a catcher anymore, which was accurate, you know, defensively. And hitting-wise, he wasn't as good either. But Ryan Hannigan learned Spanish. Because Ramon Hernandez, he already learned it, but Ryan Hannigan knew, okay, Hernandez probably won't be on our team, you know, in a few years from now, which, oddly enough, the next season he wasn't on the team anymore, but it's like, okay, you're going to have to learn Spanish. Joey Votto also learned Spanish, too. So there's that. But Ryan Hannigan, you know, pretty much prime of his career, whatever, is catching for Aroldis Chapman, next thing you know. So there's that. So maybe Tucker Barnhart will be a designated catcher for Drew Storen, just because of the relationship that they will probably pick up and they'll have, because they're natives of Indiana and they're from the same town and they went to the same high school and they can, you know, relate in so many levels and they'll probably get along a whole lot. And Tucker Barnhart on Twitter actually, like, he got, like, really hype. Actually, tell you guys the tweet that he sent out. So basically what he said, hold on, gotta retweet that. Okay, so alright, so Cincinnati Reds on Twitter on January 3rd say, the Reds have signed Indianapolis native right-handed pitcher Drew Storen to a 1-year Major League deal. Tucker Barnhart quotes the tweet saying, "Let's go," in all caps. And it's really crazy. Someone else tweeted out, heck yeah, Tucker Barnhart quoted that tweet. He said, "This is outstanding," which basically the reason why he's saying that is because of the fact that he knows that the Reds are going to do well this year. They're really going to pick up a good, you know, I mean, I think they're going to pick up a good season. They're going to pick up a good role this year. Sorry, I was just kind of going through his tweets. But, yeah, I think that this is very good for the Reds. And I think it'll pay off. But I want to know your guys' opinions about this. So, leave a like if you guys are excited for Drew Storen being with the Reds. Comment down below your guys' opinions on Drew Storen. You know, and him signing with the Reds. Do you think it will pay off? Do you think he's going to rebound from last season and whatnot? Just comment down below what you guys' opinions are. And, yeah, I will see you all later.